A little different perspective of the orb this morning. The killdeer wandering over here behind that calf. She seems to think that she needs to be up there by the steers. Yeah, killdeer's having a fit. I figured I'd walk down here and take a peek at their nest. Noisy things, ear piercing, but they get quite a few bugs, and they're pretty cool birds, I think, anyway. There's at least two others not too far over here. Oh, here we go. Calf chasing the dog. Okay, I can walk right to them because I know where they're at. They're between that post and that post. Still there. I don't know how many days it takes. One of the kids looked it up again. Maybe it was Ron that looked it up again. I don't know. Don't remember, but they should be probably sometime this week, I think. Yeah, mommy or daddy, whichever one's over there now. I know there's another nest around somewhere, I just don't know where. Well, I believe there's another nest around. I don't know where most of this group is. I know some are up above. Maybe they're just all evenly scattered. I don't know. See some calves coming from way in back. Looks like the bull and the cow between the trees over here. Yep. He's acting frisky this morning. Well, anywho, that group looks like mostly over in the trees over there. I'm sure some are already in waiting to get fed. So there's your 3 minutes of cows and sunshine. See what the rest of the day really brings. Whole bunch of pissed off cows because they can't go out yet. There's some mediocrely happy cows. They need a different pasture. I need to go up and open that new gate into the one hay field. Get hot wire working all the way around it. Close the other gates into the hay field so they can have that. Hopefully that'll work out. I mean, they still got to go through this pasture to get there. And unfortunately they got to cross the creek to get there. Hey, Murphy and Mel, I said creek, or you can call it a creek, I don't care. And Ichabod Crane is out there across the old creek bed from the cows. He's been out there all morning. And yeah, when I showed you the creek before, it was low, but it didn't have all the crap hanging in it. It's stagnant now, it ain't moving. Not much anyway. That's a bad thing to get where I'm going. I could go through there, but there's a ditch cut right there. So I gotta go to the top of the hill here and in. And go clip all that. I picked up a bunch of crap that floated in. Oh, and there you go. There's some green grass. Right through here, that's anywhere from 8 inches to probably 12, 15 inches tall. Right there's pretty tall. But you can tell it's where the moisture ended up because getting up here, as long as they've been off this, usually the whole thing would be about like that down there. And the hayfields up here really, I mean, they're green and they're growing a little bit, but there really isn't any growth to them yet. I gotta get stuff fixed so we can get irrigation going. That field's probably the best one. This one, no. They were all cut at the same time, all baled at the same time, but this one sure don't have much growing. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go so I can play in this junk. Didn't get much for you today. Got a few things done, but out there on that's a pretty steep hill out there. And actually, there. Can't tell, well, you can kind of see windrows there, but it's from there and it goes back around, clear back behind those trees. And there's way too much there to leave, so got the cows off of that now. You see they're up there in the 3-corner hayfield. Headed up there for the shade of the trees. So they got the lane, which they hadn't pastured on yet, to the top of the hill, and then go across through the new gate up there into where they're at. Kind of smells like fresh cut hay here now. That we took hay off part of that over there last year, first year it's ever been done, and there's a lot of manure in it. There's a few small sticks. I went and picked up sticks before I cut it. I'm seriously thinking, since there's so much there, we'll let her sit there and bake for a few days and run the tedder rake through it to beat the manure off of it, because by then whatever manure is there should be dry. And, we might get 2 or 3 big bales off of that. Use it for summer feed. And if you worry about the manure, hey, guess what? It's all protein. Ain't nothing there's going to hurt them. It's what they get if they get out in the hayfield anyway, except it's usually worse then. It makes a hell of a mess when you're baling and cutting and everything else. Number 2, did a little work on the John Deere. All she did was retorque the mains, and the rods are now torqued. We kind of looked at the head and the injectors, and I got to measure the stick out on those and figure where they hit for sure, because there's a notice in with the kit that says, hey, on these particular engines, there might be an issue. You might have to use 2 washers under it. Well, I'm not going to pull a piston back out to compare it to the old pistons. They appeared to be the same, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I know the cutout in the top is the same. I'm assuming the measurements from the wrist pin to the top are the same, but I don't know for sure. If they're all identical, there's no issue. Otherwise, there could be an issue, and the last thing we need to do is bust off injectors. So anyway, and I guess that's about it, other than somebody said something about some feed grinding coming up, and it's getting closer. One of the creep feeders is almost cleaned up as of today. We've got to grind for it, and we're almost out for the cows anyway. But it's way too freaking hot out here. I see one calf that came back down. I don't think they understood that everybody got to the top of the hill and turned left. Right down there on the other side of the bridge. They'll figure it out. Also, I'll go through the wiring with the other group. It's one thing I don't like them being just a hot wire between 2 bulls, but these 2 bulls have done pretty well. The cow lot, all they got's a couple flimsy temporaries in there. So, and there's still cherries on the trees. The birds haven't got all of them yet. They're not all ripe yet either, but they're getting close. Oh, we got to check this out. See if we can do it. There you go. Now you can see more of them. Anyway, hope you all had a good Saturday. Thanks for watching.